Hello, welcome back to the Stay Fitness channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Daniela. I'm a fitness, nutrition, and life coach specializing in obesity and diabetes management. So today I am showing you how to make homemade ghee. I don't know about you, but I just love making things from scratch. I love taking things that you'd normally buy already made and try to make them myself. And actually with ghee, it's so surprisingly easy that I don't think it's even worth spending that much money to buy like organic ghee when you can make it from butter in like 20 minutes, and you can make triple, quadruple, even more batch, and you can have ghee for the whole year, because actually ghee extends the life of butter for like, apparently ghee never really expires. I've heard some people saying they last like thousands of years. And yeah, I just love this kind of processes that are like uncomplicated. It's just a matter of like waiting a little bit, and then you get something that you made. You can even give it as a gift. Like, how nice it would be you put in a nice jar with a nice label. You can perfume your ghee with anything you want. You can make truffle ghee, you can make it salted, you can make it sweet a little. You can add things like turmeric and cardamom. If you want to then spread it onto like maybe some protein sparing bread and stuff like that. So I think it's just something that maybe you didn't think it was that easy. That I hope that if now that you see how literally basic like it is, then maybe you're gonna make it yourself as well. But then you can, the fact is that you can see maybe like surrounding farmers, sometimes they sell you like these big blocks of butter, so you can like chew kilos and stuff like that. You'd be like, how am I gonna store 2 kilos of butter? But then you can, you know, make ghee from like maybe raw or like organic butter. And so to make ghee butter, you need of course to buy some butter. If you're in the UK at the moment, there's an offer in Waitrose, 2 for $3.60 on the Yo Valley one. I don't know in the US, but in the UK, organic butter more or less costs everywhere the same, which I love. There's like it's not like in a shop you buy organic things that cost like twice as much as other shop. Like more or less it's £2 per pack. And yeah, from 2 packs we're gonna get a nice big jar of ghee, like around 360 I think is the jar, or 350 ml from 500 ml of butter. And yeah, it couldn't be easier. You just on medium heat, don't go high heat, don't have rush, medium to low heat. You just put the butter in a pan that needs to be higher than wider. Like, you don't want it in like a frying pan or like a wider pan, because it needs height, because we need those milk solids to go from top to bottom. If you just if it's just flat, you're not gonna get that. The ghee is not gonna have the space to separate. And all you need to do is just keep stirring once in a while, just making sure nothing sticks to the bottom, and let the milk solids separate. This will take about 19 minutes, but of course the process is a bit longer if you put like loads of butter, and it takes a little bit longer to melt. But by the time it melts, by the time it separates, should be around 15-ish minutes. And once you have clear distinction between milk solid and transparent liquid ghee, it's done. So you just switch it off and you leave it there on kind of the warm stove top. If you're doing electric, maybe just remove it, because electric stays hot for a long time. By induction and gas, once you switch it off, it cools down immediately. So you just leave it there to cool down for an hour or two, and then you'll see all the milk solids go to the bottom, and then all you need to do is filter it, so you make sure you don't get any of those milk solids into the ghee, into a nice jar, and that's it. You can leave it out the fridge and it will last you for a really long time. And the important thing, like distinction between ghee and butter, is that butter burns at high temperature, but because we now remove all the milk solids, ghee is now tempered to withstand high temperature cooking. You can even fry, like deep frying in ghee, and it's probably tastes amazing. And the benefit of using organic butter is that it has a lot more nutrients. I'm not like one of those people that only eats grass-fed beef, doesn't believe in grain fed, like it's not like that, but like when it comes to the milk, it's actually a really good idea to get organic, just because of the amount of nutrients that gets then transported into the milk. So you get a lot of vitamins that you wouldn't get from like other sources of fats like coconut oil or something like that. So it's, and or like as I was saying, like from a few less, you would get a few less nutrients from conventional milk, like not organic grass-fed. But yeah, even if you make it with normal butter, like the cheap, like the less expensive version, you still have a really good product. So don't worry yourself if you can't afford the organics, the fancy stuff. Even the conventional stuff, you still get amazing, you'll still be a lot more nutritious than something just made with like coconut oil or avocado oil or something like that. So yeah, here it is, really creamy, and yeah, I'm really pleased. Like I don't know why, I just get such a joy of making something from scratch, and I get such a joy when it actually is so easy, and so in like I'm succeeding at it. Loads of time I want to try things and I fail and it's complicated, but yeah, it's just such a like, yeah, it's also waiting there for 20 minutes, just a little bit of waiting, which is good for you. Just chill out a little bit, just look at the ghee for like 15-20 minutes, and yeah, that's all I have to show you for today. Let me know in the comments below, are you going to try to make your own ghee? Would you make it salty and salty? Would you add any flavorings? And yeah, let me know in the comments below also if you thought that it would be so easy to make ghee, if you're surprised or you knew it was that easy, or you're already making it. And don't forget to subscribe, check out my other recipes and other videos, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.